What's next for MJF? Well, is it Garcia? Is it Ospreay? Is it the world title? All in play. It's nice to have people that can go in a couple different directions because they're paying attention to multiple things. Let's get to Smackdown here. The opening segment was great. They were going to do the Bloodline stuff with the acknowledgement ceremony, and the smart baby faces got the jump on them. Not treated like dopes. They had every reason to do that because of what happened with Fatu the week before. They get the jump. Hot start to the show. Absolutely how you capture the viewers at home, the capacity crowd at MSG, where the fans were on top of everything. They ran a real simple stage, and Cody got an edge to him that he needed, and he cut that promo, and he said, I should be defending the WWE Championship tonight in this building, and Randy looked at the title. And that's all we needed from that. And then they beat up all the security guards, and Nick Aldis like, get him out of here. They didn't get arrested. They were escorted from the building by policemen that were absolutely not indie workers. So then we get the acknowledgement ceremony. And it's shot for shot, word for word, what Roman would do. Tama, Tonga, ba, go. Fatu speaks simply. They all said, I love you. And I like that because that is what the bloodline comes down to. They might fight each other, but they will always love each other. And they all said that. And it got to Paul. And Paul's in full I'm not sleeping mode. By the way, a lot of people are like, wow, he really didn't sleep. He probably just, did this a bunch of times and had some makeup, which is fine. It's all part of the role. And he goes, Solo, I love you. But I do not acknowledge you as my tribal chief. And they got a massive pop for Paul friggin' Heyman. Paul Heyman doesn't get pops he's not supposed to. He was in that moment, and they got it. And I loved that Solo did not let him soak that in even for more than a few seconds, and he put him down with the spike. Right there, that's the difference. Roman would have been pissed off. Roman would have been looking at the crowd. How dare you? Solo didn't give him a chance. Boom, he goes down. Splash from the top rope. Corey selling the shit out of it in commentary. So is Wade. Oh my God, what are they doing? And I said this on Busted Open on Saturday. I'm saying it again now. This is when words, even as simple as they are, can sell an angle even more. They called Paul Heyman a Hall of Famer walking down the aisle. Then Corey goes, what are they doing? He's a Hall of Famer. I'm paraphrasing. Because now we know Paul Heyman's great, but that is a massive accomplishment. What are you doing? Now it's not Paul Heyman. We begrudgingly have to acknowledge him as a Hall of Famer, even though he's been a piece of trash standing next to Brock Lesnar or CM Punk or Roman Reigns for the majority of his career, and every shortcut and everything he could think of, he's done. Yeah, that made him a Hall of Famer. Now it's a sign of respect. It's used in a different way. Corey was up in arms because of what they were doing to a Hall of Famer. It's like when the Nexus beat up Ricky Steamboat. It had more to it. There was something to that. There was gravitas to that. How could they do this to a Hall of Famer? And they pick him up and they put him through that table. And it looked like it hurt. And Paul, right there, I mean, he's hurting. And the way he went down, he stayed down. We already got enough of his facial expressions. There and there, you see it. When he went down in a heap, it wasn't about bringing the camera over or him rolling over. No, he was done. He was dead. He was out. I don't want to see a move after that. His crumpled, beaten, Hall of Fame body was on the ground because of those four guys. They did that. He wasn't moving because of that. They put his ass down. And then they posed over his body. And I wondered, because of all the Roman chants, would there be disappointment if Roman didn't show up? Would he make the save? And there wasn't, because the crowd was shocked and pissed off for the right reasons. And now, the thirst for Roman Reigns to come back becomes that much bigger. And the Bloodline, who I absolutely called the NWO B team when this channel started a month ago, look a hell of a lot more different, look a hell of a lot more chaotic, look a hell of a lot more dangerous. And they need to remain that way as they head into Money in the Bank this weekend against the world champ, against two former world champs. And the thirst for Roman Reigns will continue. And that's exactly what WWE wants. Excellent angle to end the show. A very good wrestling weekend. And more to come. More Raw qualifiers tonight. We're getting, what do we got tonight? Zoe, Ivy, and Dakota. I'm rooting for Dakota there. Want her to get her moment. And Ilya, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre. What the hell is that match? Let's go. We'll talk all about that. We'll see, hopefully, what's next for the Wyatt Six. But we'll be back, as we are every weekday, 1 p.m. Eastern, right here. It's right above Todd at thewrestlingmatchshow.com. Remember, 2 more days, you got the Super Chats. Those that give us Super Chats, you move to the front of the line, you get entered into the giveaway for the Jeff Jarrett signed figure. All of that coming your way in the next couple of days. A lot of big content coming your way. Thank you to those who have subscribed. Continue to subscribe at thewrestlingmatchshow.com. And make sure you follow us on social media, WrestlingMat23. Once again, announcement, 5 o'clock Eastern today. So a little less than 3 hours from now, I'll be on the Reddit Squared Circle page doing an AMA. We'll be doing those as well here as we talk more about the subscriber tiers in future episodes. But we'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern to talk about wrestling even more. See you tomorrow right here on the Wrestling Mat. Hey, this is Matt Camp. Thanks for checking out one of our recent clips from the Wrestling Mat. Why is someone so close to The Rock kind of throwing Cody under the bus?
Yeah, a lot of people won't engage with Jim Cornette. I did, just because I have a mark for Jim Cornette.
Please subscribe right now. Hit the like and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. And I think you should listen to your TV partners. Let me tell you about WWE and a little insight. More subscribers means more content. And make sure you follow us on social media at WrestlingMat23 on both Twitter and Instagram.